Hello, welcome back to our channel. Prepare to be surprised by 5 mythological facts that not many people know. Fact number 3 will make you stumble. Let's get started. The Necronomicon is the most dangerous book in the world, written using human blood in the 8th century by Abdul al-Hazred, or Mad Arab. This book has an Arabic title, the Book of Al-Azif, which means the Scream of the Devil. So the content of this book must be dealing with demons, because the text contains magic to invoke monsters and archaic gods. In other texts, there is also an exploration of the ruins of Babylon and Egypt. This book can make people who read it crazy or even end up losing their lives. There's one story about Al-Hasra, who's on an adventure in the desert. He suddenly finds an ancient book, and after reading several pages, he begins to lose his common sense, which turns him crazy and takes him face to face with evil spirits. His minds began to mess between the real world and the sublime world. Although the original copy has never been found, some parts of the book have been scattered on the market. The existence of this book crosses reality because it reveals different dimensions. There are rumors that this book may have been kept in the Vatican or acquired by Adolf Hitler because of his interest in occultism. Some even claim that the copy is in the British Museum. This is the secret of stone heads, or moai. This statue of the moai is on Easter Island, which includes a remote island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The uniqueness of this isolated island is that it has more than 900 statues that weigh about 50 tons, and all the statues face the island and the sea. There is a statue named Paro that weighs up to 82 tons and has a height of 33 feet. About 400 statues were also found unfinished and carved, and it is estimated that if completed, one of them would be 69 feet tall and weigh 169 tons. But they discovered the fact that these statues were carved from volcanic coral rock by the Rapa Nui in the Rano Raraku area. But until now, no one knows why they were made or where the indigenous people disappeared. There is a theory that this moai statue is a representation of the spirits of the ancestors, like a sign on the grave or a symbol representing the leading figures of the time. The mystery behind the existence of this moai confuses scientists. How could the ancients who lived on this island move all those statues from the mine to their island? It remains one of the greatest mysteries in history. What do you think? Did you know if Leviathan or SCP-169 finally appeared recently? On April 10th, the Marine Surveillance Service recorded a mysteriously large movement near Antarctica. This sighting is as big as the size of the island of Texas. The movement of this anomaly is also evidently creating waves as high as 25 meters. But the Marine Surveillance Service confirms that this is just a bug in their system. But many people believe that it's not the system's fault, but the Leviathan who's showing up. The Leviathan is an island-sized creature that has lived since the Precambrian or Cryptozoic era, the early era of Earth's history. Leviathan himself has a very slow swim speed because of his super large body of only 1 kilometer a week and breathing once every month. So is this really a system failure or a covered event? There's another civilization that the elite has been hiding all this time. The Tartarian Empire. Tartary depicts the people of Central Asia, and the Crimean Tartars are an ethnic group. They were deported in 1700 because this civilization turned out to be more advanced than ours, but in a different way, because they have mastered the ability to use energy in the atmosphere by putting it into their buildings so that it creates free energy for everyone at all times. They also exploit the power of frequency and are able to build magnificent architecture by manipulating matter and moving large rocks with vibration. This is what caused the existence of the pyramids and many other architectural anomalies that can't be explained by how they were created in the past. But this free energy is a threat to the huge oil industry and all the profits they make from the shortage of oil. As owners of very powerful industries, these elites make plans to destroy this civilization and erase it from history so that no one knows the use of this free energy. Their actions include all the destruction of Tartarian architecture and technology, as well as attempts to cover up evidence that the Tartarian people once existed.
Titanoboa has just been found in the Amazon rain. In ancient times, in the dense jungle of mysterious South America, there was a creature that dominated all that existed, namely Titanoboa, the largest snake ever on Earth, with a length of 40 feet in thickness and a glossy black skin. This snake is the creature of the forest. These snakes are said to have been extinct 60 million years ago, but explorers who come to the forest for adventures often never come back. Those who dare to face the Titanoboa snakes must suffer the consequences of losing their lives, with terrible consequences. Trapped in the strong stains on his body, he was crushed by his sharp teeth. But there are reports of the sighting of this giant snake in one of the regions of the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. David Bethenman, a well-known researcher and explorer, has evidence of the sighting of this giant snake. David Bethenman was embarking on a journey along the Uhambayo River to search for one of the fish species. At first, he didn't see Titanoboa because of his ability to merge with a tree. One time, he was recording the scene, and in a moment, the tree branches started moving near him at a speed of over 50 miles an hour. "That's Titanoboa." He panicked and immediately escaped from the place, saying that it was the greatest serpent he had ever seen in his life. What do you think? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.